Now, Bangladesh's Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is scheduled to land in India tomorrow. Many high-level meetings are, of course, scheduled over the course of the next 4 days, including the one with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And just ahead of the visit, she's in fact spoken about the issue of the Rohingyas and how it's become a huge issue within the subcontinent. Now, Hasina has urged India and the international community to in fact step in for help. Listen in.
For us, it's a big burden. India is a vast country, you can accommodate, but you don't have much. But in our country, we 1.1 million Rohingya. So, we are consulting with international community and also our neighboring country. They should also take some steps so that they can go back home. This Rohingya, yes, on humanitarian ground, we give them shelter and providing everything. But during this COVID, we vaccinated all the Rohingya community. But how long they will stay here? So, in the camp they are staying, our environment hazard is there. Then some people engaged in drug trafficking or some arms conflict, women trafficking. Day by day it is increasing. So as quick as they return home, it is good for our country and also for Myanmar. So we have been trying our best to pursue them. We are discussing with them and also the international community like ASEAN or UNO, then other countries. We really, yes, that time they were facing many trouble, you know that. So we have given them shelter. But now they should go back to the country. But India as a neighbor country, they can play a big role on it, I feel that.
So Sheikh Hasina is, of course, expected to be in India tomorrow. She last visited in 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. The visit is very significant for both the nations, as it is expected to open new windows of cooperation. Our principal diplomatic correspondent Siddhant Civil tells you as to what else is to be expected from this high-level visit by the Bangladeshi Prime Minister.
Delhi is all set to roll out the red carpet for Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina as she begins her India visit from Monday. She will call on India's new President Draupadi Murmu and hold talks with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Prime Minister begins her visit from the Delhi's much-revered Sufi shrine, Nizamuddin Dargah, a place she used to visit when she stayed in the city from 1975 to 1981. She will later travel to Ajmer Sharif Dargah in Rajasthan, a place she has visited twice back in 2010 and 2017.
In recent years, both sides have sustained high level of engagement, including at the highest level between our two countries. The forthcoming visit of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina will further strengthen the multifaceted relationship between our two countries, based on strong historical and cultural ties and mutual trust and understanding.
Our visit will focus on issues like connectivity, defense, trade and water sharing. Both sides are keen to restore the pre-1965 rail links and other connectivity links. During the visit of Prime Minister Modi to Bangladesh in March 2021, the two Prime Ministers had inaugurated the third passenger train service, Mithali Express, on Dhaka-New Jalpaiguri-Dhaka route through Chilahati-Haldibari rail.
Prime Minister of India have inaugurated jointly.
During that visit, Prime Minister Hasina had visited the airport to receive the Indian Prime Minister. The four-time Prime Minister of Bangladesh last visited Delhi in October 2019 and then to Kolkata in November 2019 to witness the pink ball test cricket match between India and Bangladesh. Prime Minister Modi and Prime Minister Hasina also met in a high-level event on the sidelines of the 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly in September 2019 to celebrate the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. During the visit, Hasina is expected to award Mujib Scholarship, an initiative by the Bangladesh government for the descendants of 200 Indian Armed Forces personnel who were martyred during the Liberation War of Bangladesh in 1971. During COVID, India had extended support by sending Indian-made vaccines to the country. In 2021, the government of India gifted 3.3 million Covishield vaccines to Bangladesh to assist in its efforts to fight against the pandemic.
A visit from the neighborhood is always about celebration of ties, about connectivity and people-to-people engagement. The visit of the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, will provide ample of opportunities from Sufi to civilizational connect. But above all, it will provide the continuity which both sides are keen on at a time when both sides are saying the relationship is undergoing its Sonali or golden age. With video journalist Ajit Siddhansibal for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.